Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill. Welcome back to another episode of Gunpla review. So today we'll be looking at more high-grade Universal Century Gelgoogs. Now I have done a video, I think I have done a previous video on the Gelgoog, but this time I brought in the my premium Bandais and this guy right here. This guy is actually very unique. So anyway, we have the, I guess we're going to call this the Gelgoog family reunion. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy right here. This is the Gelgoog Jaeger. As you can see, this guy shares no part with any of the regular Gelgoogs right here. I guess these guys are the regular 1 Year War Gelgoogs. And then we also have the modified version that was seen in 0083 Stardust Memory, the Gelgoog Marine. You can see there's some differences between the 1 Year War version and the 0083 version. But I'll do a comparison between the two. I think I did that in the previous video, but if I didn't, well, this is going to be a very comprehensive video. Alright, so the Gelgoog Jaeger, it's a new, completely new mode when it comes to all the Jaegers. And until the Shin Matsunaga version, I think there's a Shin Matsunaga, the recolor, the white color version, that's a premium Bandai. I think this was the only mode of this version of the Gelgoog. So, yeah, it's actually very unique. So, I guess you can call this like a customized mobile suit. I mean, it does have the commander antenna, very nice, and yeah, it's pretty unique. It's got the thrusters on the back. I think the technology is kind of similar to the Gelgoog Marine. Yeah, very similar. You got the maneuvering thrusters, just like the Gelgoog Marine. You got some thrusters here on the back, right there. You got tons of thrusters in here, thrusters in the legs, thrusters inside the back skirt. Got the fuel tanks, got another antenna right here. And yeah, this guy's just loaded. All the Gelgoog have these, forearm cannon kind of thing. It's very cool, but you do have to paint them if you want it to look accurate. So that's pretty cool. They all have that very unique looking machine gun weapon. This guy here's got this very nice looking, I think it's like the very German inspired, that, what's that, that machine gun from World War II, what is that, the MG something? Yeah, I'm just not familiar with, vintage weapons, but I think that's what it's based on. And then it's got a scope. Some people think this is a sniper rifle. It's really not a sniper rifle. It's more like a heavy machine gun with a scope on it. I don't know what the point is for putting a scope on a heavy machine gun, but hey, it's sci-fi. So, anyway, it's got a very unique front skirt. You know, some people don't like the way the Gelgoog looks because of the. I have a friend that hates on the Gelgoog because of these stupid skirts. They think these round skirts are very stupid. Well, if you don't like that look, then you're definitely gonna like the Gelgoog Jaeger because it's got more like a Gundam style front skirt. I would say this guy look more like a Gabaldi than Gelgoog. So I think this might be the predecessor to the Gabaldi because this thing definitely looks more like a Gabaldi than a Gelgoog. What do you guys think? Unfortunately, I sold my Gabaldi, so I can't really do a comparison. But you can see the the evolution from the Gelgoog to the Gelgoog Jaeger to the Gabaldi Beta. Yeah, this is definitely like the predecessor to the Gabaldi. Yeah, and you got the smaller head instead of these. The Gelgoogs are known to have this ginormous headpiece. And this guy's still pretty tall. It just seems a little bit less chunky compared to the other Gelgoog. You know, you can see that the body is slimmer, and it just, it's got a very unique look to it. Some people are gonna like it. Some people are not gonna like it. You know, it's it honestly really look more like a Gabaldi than it does with a Gelgoog. But I like it. This is one of my favorite kits, and I'm probably planning on keeping this guy because it's unique. You know, it's and it's Zeon. So Yeah, I actually got rid of my Gabaldi because it's a nice kit, but somehow I still like the Gelgoog Jaeger better. But if I still had it, I would do a comparison between the two. But anyway, the oldest one in the Universal Century kits is this guy right here. And this guy is just, very lacking in articulation. Parts are very loose because most of the joints are polycaps. I don't think I want to talk about this guy too much because, there's really nothing much to talk about. So we'll just set the Gelgoog Marine on the back. I have done previous re-review on this guy, so if you want to see that, or you can see the original review on it. I actually have two of these, and I got rid of one of them because, I figure I don't need two of these guys. I might eventually pick up the Sima Garahao custom version of this one, but I'm hoping that they do a revive sometimes in the future. And I'll pick up the revive if they do a revive. But aside from that, yeah, probably not. Okay, so here we have the custom versions. We have the ReGelgoog right here. And then we have the Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog. So let's go ahead and take a look at Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog first. So obviously, Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog is based on the mass production type Gelgoog. This kit comes with several options. You can make the Gelgoog cannon, or you can make the standard Gelgoog. And yeah, this is just a Gelgoog cannon form right here. I don't have all the accessory attached to it, so here's a backpack. You can put this backpack on the Johnny Ridden kit, but the Johnny Ridden kit doesn't come with the Gelgoog cannon head. You see, the Gelgoog cannon head is actually very specific. It has like the reminiscence of the Zaku cannon, so that's actually very unique. Talk about this kit before. The articulation between all three of these kits are pretty much exactly the same, so we don't really need to talk about that. We're just going to talk about the differences. Okay, so the differences is actually very minor. This kit comes with the same head as the, there's an alternate head for this one right here that look exactly the same as this one. So what you're getting with the Johnny Ridden Premium Bandai kit is you're getting this bazooka, that's it. And then you get some special Johnny Ridden or Johnny Raiden exclusive stickers. And I think this backpack is very similar to the one that the Gelgoog has. Actually, no, this is actually kind of unique. So you get a special backpack. That's unique. The shield's the same. The beam Naginata is the same. Everything else is exactly the same. So, yeah, if you're paying if you're living in North America, unless you really like Johnny Ridden, why do I keep saying Johnny Ridden? It's a very stupid name, but yeah, if you like Johnny Ridden, then you, I don't know. If you have to have it, then you're gonna pay the money for it. But if not, I don't know. I don't think spending all that money on this bazooka and the backpack is really worth the money. That's just my honest opinion. This thing looks cool. It's basically what RB stands for. This thing is called, his special bazooka is called the Rakazan Blast. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, that's what it is. Originally he was called the Red Blitz, and then people was like, no, that's too close to the Red Comet, so they retconned it, his name. So it's now the Crimson Lightning, or something like that. Crimson Lightning. So we got the shield right here. Very typical. Really nothing different between this kit and that kit other than the accessories and the color. So yeah, kind of not worth it in my honest opinion. The Gelgoog actually got wrecked by the full armor Gundam in the I think in this novel or in the manga or something like that. And then Johnny Ridden went back to his old high mobility Zaku 2 that the engineer modified and call it the full bullet Zaku 2 high mobility type, and he used that to wreck the full armor RX-78. So that's actually very impressive. A Zaku taking out Gundam. Like he just completely destroyed it. So yeah, that's not something you see very often or hear about very often in the Gundam universe. A Zaku wrecking a Gundam completely. He annihilated. So, sick Zeon. All right. So anyway, next we have the ReGelgoog. So at the time of this video, there's already another version of this kit available as a premium Bandai. This kit is also a premium Bandai, but you now have the unicorn version with the sleeve marking. So all that unit did is like it fly out the hangar, and then you got one shot it through the chest or the cockpit, and it blew up. Fantastic. But the ReGelgoog is actually very impressive. If you watch the Double Zeta, oh, this thing put up a fight. It actually went toe-to-toe with the Double Zeta. So that's pretty damn impressive. And it's got some really good maneuverability because of these humongous thrusters, shoulder thrusters. It's also got a very unique backpack. So yeah, if you're buying this kit, you're definitely just buying extra parts. And this kit, I think, is a better value than Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog, because you get this humongous backpack, you get these new shoulders, you got this new forearm armor, and you got this new gun. Yeah, this is completely new. And you also got these specialized beam sabers. These are exclusive to this kit. These are master grade beam saber effects, and master grade, just a longer beam saber. And basically, you have two of them, and then you can connect them together and make like a double-handed, dual beam saber kind of thing. So it's definitely a better value. But yeah, compared to this kit and that kit, I think this is kind of like a waste of money if you don't get it in Japan. So just whatever. But this is definitely a nice kit. Yeah, the articulation is all dated because it's based on a very old kit. We got a bolt joint to the polycab, but yeah, if you put this guy up on the action base, this thing's gonna look very cool. Yeah, I like the beam rifle. Like all the extra accessories and stuff like that. I think this guy is probably gonna need some more decals. This looks very plain. So yeah. I'm not going to get any more Gelgoogs. I think I'm fine as it is right now, unless they revive the Sima Garahao, whatever her name is, version, and I'll get that in the future. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the ones I have right now. So, alright, so here's the high-grade Universal Century Gelgoog reunion. We have the Premium Bandai Brothers and the Retail Brothers. So that's pretty much it for this review. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.